What can you do?
How many plans have ever stayed in line? Even careful days can come undone sometimes. The bus I missed has vanished down the street, so I take another sip of coffee gone cold. Yesterday's mistake is hiding in my pocket. Turning it around won't make it disappear. Outside my window nothing seems to notice. Evening settles softly between the buildings. The world was never built to follow my directions. Some days arrive without an answer anywhere. One crooked afternoon can't ruin the whole story. Maybe that's just life. What can you do? What's gone is already gone. Shake the dust from your sleeves, put your old shoes back on. What can you do? You can tell the wind where to move. If one door won't open, find another way through. It doesn't have to be perfect, tomorrow's coming anyway. What can you do? Get up and walk again. Someone you once loved may slowly become distant. Promises can lose the weight they used to hold. Sometimes what you're trying hardest to protect slips between your fingers, leaving empty hands. Somebody's running while somebody is resting. Every little clock keeps a rhythm of its own. Moving slower doesn't mean that you are lost. Your road doesn't need to look like anyone else's. Regret can be a talker in the middle of the night, playing faded scenes that no longer can be changed. I won't spend another sunrise arguing with yesterday. Maybe that's just life. What can you do? What's gone's already gone. Shake the dust from your sleeves, put your old shoes back on. What can you do? You can tell the wind where to move. If one door won't open, find another way through. It doesn't have to be perfect, tomorrow's coming anyway. What can you do? Get up and walk again. Cry a little if you need to. Watch the ceiling without a word. Not every chapter needs to sparkle. Messy pages still belong. When the rain comes, raise an umbrella. If you have none, let it fall. Wet clothes eventually dry. Morning never asks permission. What can you do? Some days simply won't behave. When the whole world feels against you, take a breath and tie your laces. What can you do? We were never meant to know it all. Choose another road tomorrow. If today's one led you wrong, don't spend forever blaming the person you were yesterday. What can you do? You live, you learn, you walk away. Ooh, I was there on the good days. I was there when I got it wrong. Both of them belong to me. So what can you do? Wake up and try again. A thousand arrows point across my view. Everyone arrives with answers they believe are true. Some say take the highway, never lose your pace. Others warn that wandering leaves you out of place. But roads can bloom beyond a printed map. Seasons keep on turning even when I stop. Rather than surrender to to somebody's design. I'll listen for the quiet voice that's mine, standing where tomorrow splits into the final step belongs to me. I may not know what waits beyond the door, still I'll turn the key. The choice is always mine. I decide. Even when the wind is pushing from the other side. If I stumble, I discover something new. If I'm lost, I'll draw another route. This day was never meant for someone else. I decide. I decide. I'll close the window where comparison lives, reset my rhythm, keep the pace my spirit gives. No applause is needed for a moment to be real. Meaning doesn't need permission to be felt. Maybe someday regret will know my name. Even that can be a chapter I can claim. Every imperfection leaves a different trace, proof that I was here in my own way. More than all the measures people make, I'll trust the pull inside my chest. Even where no footprints mark the ground, I'll place the first one there myself. The choice is always mine. I decide. Even when the wind is pushing from the other side. If I stumble, I'll discover something new. If I'm lost, I'll draw another route. This day was never meant for someone else. I decide. I decide. It's alright to arrive late. It's alright to turn around. Even standing still can be a choice that I have found. While everybody watches the same sky, I'll follow an unnoticed star. So tomorrow's me can smile and say I chose the way we are. The choice is always mine. I decide. Through a room of countless voices, I'll still hear the one inside. If I fail, I'll sketch the lines again. If I'm scared, I'll walk a little slow. I've only got this one unfolding life. I decide. No one else can live these days for me. No one else can dream what I can see. I'll carry my own name until the end. The choice is mine. I decide. Wherever I go, the first step starts with me. And once again today, I choose who I will be. Morning slips between the curtains, steam is rising from my cup. All the worries left from midnight don't feel quite as heavy now. Someone sends a simple hello. There's a face I know downtown. Even hearing nothing special feels like something precious now. I kept searching somewhere distant for a feeling by my side. Maybe joy was never hiding, I was simply passing by. Happiness lives in little places, warm bread, an old chair, familiar faces. A door that opens when I come home, someone who calls me by my name. Maybe I don't need much more than what today is laid before me. I'm beginning to understand ordinary days can shine. pockets like forgotten coins of gold. Then a favorite song finds me at a corner down the road, waiting underneath the streetlight while the breeze moves through my sleeves. Even plans that fell to pieces leave behind a story worth keeping. I don't need the world's definition of a life that's going right. If my heart can rest this evening, maybe that is wealth enough tonight. Happiness lives in little places, lazy hours and quiet conversations. Footsteps keeping time beside me, one small lamp that waits at night. Maybe tomorrow needn't be perfect, maybe this moment is enough. I don't wanna miss the sparkle hidden in an ordinary life. Someday when I miss these years, what will memory bring me first? Probably not the grand occasions or the things I thought were worth the chase. Maybe I'll remember laughter, someone sitting close to me, so I won't hurry through the seasons. I'll let every minute breathe. Happiness was here all along, in familiar rooms and evening songs, between the sunrise and the twilight, quietly waiting to be found. I don't need a brilliant miracle if there's someone here to love. Even making it through another day can be more than enough. When the evening fills the window, I'll say softly to today, nothing extraordinary happened, and somehow that made it beautiful. Deep inside an old wooden drawer, there's a photograph worn at the corners. Every face softened by the sunlight brings back seasons I thought I'd forgotten. That familiar road leading home, little footsteps crossing the afternoon, a voice calling us in at twilight, and we'd race with the wind to the door. We never knew then an ordinary day could become something beautiful from so far away. Those days of ours, they were beautiful. We had more laughter than anything else. Maybe they're warmer because we can't return. A little landscape living in the heart. Those days of ours are still somewhere near, no matter how far the years carry us. Whenever I close my eyes, I can still hear that evening voice calling me home. Leaning close to a rain-covered window, drawing a name with the tip of a finger. An old radio filling the quiet while we hummed without knowing the words. A slow-moving swing after sunset, shoelaces glowing beneath amber skies, laughing at stories that meant almost nothing until we forgot it was time to go home. Outside the photograph, those hours disappeared, yet somehow tonight they feel closer than yesterday. Those days of ours, they were beautiful. Even our awkward art seemed bright, though the same spring may never find us again. Its memory keeps blooming inside. Those days of ours are still somewhere near. Even nameless moments remain so clear. When a long day becomes too heavy to carry, they quietly the person I am now grows tired, that old sunlight gently pushes me on. Only the distance has grown between us, the warmth we once knew never learned to grow old. I close the photograph and hold it softly and find myself smiling again. How have you been, my little yesterday? I've missed you more than I could say. I don't need to go back to keep you. You're still shining somewhere inside me. Sunlight settles on the curtain seam. Tea grows cold by an open page. Letters soften underneath my eyes. Quiet fills the corners of the room. Clock hands wander without any plans. Gentle air comes drifting through the door. Shadows stretch across the wooden floor. Nothing needs to hurry anymore. When the afternoon falls slow, let it fall, let it flow. Where the lazy breezes go, I don't need to know. Stay with me a little while underneath this sleepy sky. Nothing calling, nowhere to go. Let the afternoon fall slow. Someone pedals down the distant lane. Soft reflections tremble on the glass. Dust is floating through a honeyed beam, like a tiny universe that passed. Half awake and leaning in my chair. Every heavy thought begins to fade. No appointments waiting at the door. Only silence wrapped in gentle shade. Put the crowded hours upon the shelf. Give the restless heart a place to land. There is something beautiful about having nothing waiting in our hands. When the afternoon falls slow, let it fall, let it flow. Where the lazy breezes go, I don't need to know. Stay with me a little while underneath this sleepy sky. Nothing calling, nowhere to go. Let the afternoon fall slow. Maybe peace was hiding all along in the cooling cup beside my hand. In the space between two passing sounds. In a day that doesn't need a plan. No need to chase another hour, no reason to outrun the light. Let the ordinary turn to gold before it disappears tonight. When the afternoon falls slow, let it fall, let it flow. the amber shadows grow. I don't need to know. Stay with me a little while underneath this fading sky. Nothing calling, nowhere to go. Let the afternoon fall slow. Let it fall, let it flow where the lazy breezes go. Stay a little, don't let go. Let the afternoon fall slow, slow. Let the afternoon fall slow. Push aside the half-awakened dawn. Roll up the sleeves of yesterday's shirt. Leave all my questions beside the table. Take one small sip and head for the door. No guarantee is waiting in my pocket. Nobody handed me a perfect map. I tie my laces a little tighter. Turn the familiar handle once again. I don't need some magnificent reason. My heart doesn't have to lead the way. Rather than standing where I started, I choose to move another step today. I just keep going, as far as I can I keep going. Even down a street without applause, I carry this ordinary day across. I just keep going, even with fear I keep going. I don't know where tomorrow hides, still I live what's here tonight. The corners of my calendar are wearing thin. A couple promises of lines drawn through. The season took much longer than expected. Still I cross another little thing from view. Somebody always seems much farther ahead. Numbers on a screen insist I'm late. I quietly close the window of comparison and climb the stairs at my own pace. The perfect moment never really arrives. Courage usually follows from behind. So I hold on to one small thing before me and give it all the patience I can find. I just keep going, as far as I can I keep going. Even without a shining scene, I carry on through everything unseen. I just keep going, awkwardly I keep going. Whatever waits beyond the bend, I move from where I am again. Maybe life was never made of grand decisions. Maybe it's the quiet motions we repeat. Dusting off our clothes after a stumble. Lifting up the bag beside our feet. For today, that can be enough. Nothing here needs proving anymore. One more try, one more stride. I'll meet the rest when it arrives. I just keep going, today I just keep going. On a road that nobody has named, I leave one little footprint all the same. I just keep going, though I cannot see the ending. Maybe when I turn around someday, all these scattered days will form away. Not because I'm ready, 'cause I won't stay still. I just keep going. Today I just keep going. At the tilted edge of afternoon, steam curls softly from a porcelain cup. A shard of sunlight crosses the table like a quiet letter opening up. A folded receipt sleeps in my pocket, proof of an ordinary day. Then your laughter lands between us and somehow refuses to fade. Hours disappear without a warning. Second hands never learn to wait. But I want this room to linger just a little longer in its place. One precious moment, maybe we're already living in one. Between the cracks of an ordinary evening, something quietly catches the sun. I won't reach out and try to hold it. Some beautiful things are meant to breathe. Someday I'll miss exactly this moment, so I'll keep it somewhere deep in me. Warm bread cooling by the window, a restless breeze taps on the glass. Across the street beneath an old sign, someone parks a bicycle and laughs. The world keeps pointing toward tomorrow. Everybody races what comes next, but inside this unremarkable picture I found something I don't want to forget. Only fireworks aren't remembered. Sometimes smaller scenes remain hidden in the drawers within us, still glowing years after they came. One precious moment, maybe we're already living in one. Between the cracks of an ordinary evening, something quietly catches the sun. I won't reach out and try to hold it. Some beautiful things are meant to breathe. Someday I'll miss exactly this moment, so I'll keep it somewhere deep in me. Seasons turn like paper pages, familiar faces drift away. So smile a little slower beside me, let me memorize the sound you make. Perfect things were never promised, that's what makes this scene so rare. Instead of asking it for forever, I'll fold this minute with gentle care. One precious moment, I never had to search so far. A warming cup, an easy conversation can carry its own little universe. I'm grateful nothing grand is happening, because today won't come this way again. Someday I'll open it like an old photograph and find us exactly as we were then. Before the evening loses its color, I'll look around once more. Before this little moment passes, I'll tuck it quietly inside my heart. One precious moment.
Standing where the familiar street ends, I turn around and linger for a while. Every window I have passed 1,000 times feels like it's saying goodbye tonight. The worn-out map inside my pocket has no destination marked for me. Maybe that's the reason I'm afraid. Maybe that's what makes this a beginning. Not everyone leaves, knowing where they'll land. Not every compass points a perfect way. Even if the needle shakes between my hands, I'll choose the direction for myself today. I'm walking down a road without a name, where no one else has left a trace before. I don't know what is waiting in the distance, but one small step is all I need for now. If I lose my way, I'll look up at the stars. If the rain comes down, I'll find a place to rest. Beyond the voices telling me I'm late, I'm going out to meet my season yet. I closed the door that held my yesterday, and even the wind somehow feels brand new. 100 paths I never dared to follow are quietly inviting me to choose. Some will say the distance is too far, others may keep calling me back home, but underneath the noise a softer voice is telling me which way I need to go. If I stumble, I'll brush away the dust. At every crossing, I'll ask my heart again. I'd rather reach the end still being myself than race somebody else's road ahead. I'm walking down a road without a name, where no one else has left a trace before. I don't know what is waiting in the distance, but one small step is all I need for now. If I lose my way, I'll look up at the stars. If the rain comes down, I'll find a place to rest. Beyond the voices telling me I'm late, I'm going out to meet my season yet. Someday when I turn around and see the winding trail behind, I hope I'll smile at every crooked line and know that none of it was wasted time. Maybe the most beautiful part was never reaching somewhere new. Maybe it was finding out I kept on walking all the way through. I'm walking down a road without a name, while morning slowly opens up the sky. Standing in a place I've never seen before, I'll know how far these feet have carried me. I don't need a sign to tell me where to go. My footsteps can become a direction of their own. I'll wave goodbye to who I was yesterday and walk ahead to meet the life I'll make on this road without a name. Today I leave my first footprint.
Coming home beneath the evening glow, a weary sleep still carries hours gone by. Every little effort no one noticed, you can finally set it down tonight. Branches sway beyond the quiet window, all those silent battles drift away. Even every smile that hit exhaustion deserves a softer place to end the day. Not every moment has to shine. Standing still can be part of the road. Close your eyes and take your time. Dawn will arrive without being told. done enough. You've come so far through unseen miles beneath your heart. For everything the world passed by, let this melody hold you tonight. Put down the weight you carried alone. Lean into warmth and make it your own. Nothing to prove, nowhere to run. This is a song for all you've done. Beside a cup that slowly lost its warmth, a calendar keeps plans that had to wait. Even when the road turned unexpected, getting here still means you found a way. Moonlight settles softly on the pavement, resting gently on your tired shoulders. Count the things you somehow kept together, instead of everything that slipped away. Through seasons with no certain answers, you became much stronger than you knew. There is nothing wrong with moving slowly. Tomorrow may reveal another view. Thank you for making it through today, for crossing every worry in your way. No need to measure where you stand. Your rhythm follows its own plan. Give those tired hands a little peace. Let the crowded thoughts begin to leave. Stay here quietly, breathe beneath the stars. Tonight you're worthy just as you are. If somewhere inside feels hollow now, you don't have to fill the empty room. Sometimes space is where the breeze enters, carrying the fragrance of something new. Look how far your footsteps brought you. Even every fall became a line. All the courage hidden after teardrops may become a lantern down the line. Be a little kinder to yourself. Lay your heavy armor on the shelf before the world asks anything more. Say the words you've been waiting for. You did enough, you made it through. Tonight belongs to you. Turn off the light and let yourself rest. Morning will arrive when it is ready. At the ending of this long, long day, you did well. You really did. You did well. You really did. You carry a weight nobody can see, wearing a smile through the longest street, leaving your worries behind the door, walking with footsteps unsure of the shore. Like a window glowing after midnight, you don't have to shine perfectly tonight. Let every answer wait where it lies. There's nothing to prove beneath these skies. Whenever you fear you might fall apart, remember the miles behind your heart. Even when courage feels out of view, a quiet ember is living in you. You, holding through the hard times. How long have you carried this alone? When tears arrive before the morning, let them fall, you don't have to be strong. Even when the world feels far away, tomorrow may open another way. You don't have to conquer anything, making it here is enough for today. So Some dawns take forever to arrive. Even the ticking clock feels loud inside. Dreams folded deep in a hidden drawer may seem like strangers you knew before. Don't measure your pace by somebody else. Your journey was never meant for their steps. Every season blossoms differently. Yours is still becoming quietly. Every wound has a depth of its own. Healing follows no calendar home. What feels motionless underneath may still be carrying you toward relief. You holding through the hard times. How many nights have you crossed unseen? For every silent hour you survived, I'll honor the places where you've been. When hope seems farther than you can reach, hold on to one small breath of peace. You don't need strength to rise right now. Even resting belongs to the road somehow. You don't always have to be brave. Don't hurry your laughter back into place. Cloudy hours beneath the colorless heaven can leave your spirit deeper than ever. Don't count only what slipped away. Look at the soul that remains today. Your unfinished story waits ahead, with another page still left unread. You holding through the hard times. I wish you could see what I can see. Someone who weathered 1,000 tremors, still carrying tenderness so beautifully. The day doesn't need to blaze with gold. One ray is enough when the air turns cold. Take every mile at your own gentle pace and learn to stand softly on your own side. As morning follows the longest dark, new light will someday find your heart. So tonight you can stop right here. Hold yourself close without any fear. You holding through the hard times, making it this far is already enough. You don't have to be okay. Not tonight. You don't have to name the ache or explain how it arrived. Leave your answers by the doorway. Come inside exactly as you are. Some wounds linger underneath. Some farewells refuse a sound. Set the weight beside your footsteps. Nothing needs repairing now. No performance, no pretending, no brave face you need to wear. Bring the feelings you've been hiding. There is room for all of them here. Rest here, rest here. You don't have to hide it here. Stay here, stay here. You don't have to smile for me. Slow down, slow down. Let your guarded heart unwind. Rest here, rest here. You can leave the world outside. Oh, you don't have to be okay. Ooh, don't have to be okay. Stay here. Just stay here. Maybe trust became a stranger after promises came loose. Maybe kindness feels uncertain when you've learned what love can lose. Keep whatever space protects you. Take the time your spirit needs. I won't pull you toward an answer or decide what healing means. Every scar speaks its own language. Every sorrow keeps its pace. Tenderness requires no reason. Fragile things deserve their place. Rest here, rest here. You don't let your guarded heart unwind. Rest here, rest here. You can leave the world outside. Ooh, you don't have to be okay. Ooh, don't have to be okay. Stay here. Just stay here. You have carried more than anyone could ever see from far away, held together quiet pieces through the longest kinds of days. So unravel if you need to, let the careful armor fall. I won't measure your emotions, you don't have to rise at all. Rest here, rest here. Let the noise become unclear. Stay here, stay here. Nothing asks for courage here. Breathe slow, let your shoulders finally fall. Rest here, rest here. You don't have to fix it all. You don't have to be okay. Ooh, don't have to be okay. No explaining, no pretending, no becoming someone new. Stay here, I'll stay too. Rest here, stay here. Nothing more is asked of you. Rest here, stay here. You don't have to be okay tonight.
Traffic lights change voices after sunset. Buses push the hush beyond the lane. Crumpled flyers hurry past my footsteps. Closing stores let loose the weight of day. Someone's conversation climbs the brickwork. Restless heels awaken every stair. I hold both hands around a cooling teacup. One small warmth can bring me back from there. When every sound arrives at once, I open up a hidden drawer inside a space nobody found. I place one chair and close the door. Where the noise folds over, I lay my quiet down. Between the shaking hours, I draw a steady ground. Let every siren reach me, it cannot cross my skin. Here within the crowded world, I build a room within. Elevator numbers turn impatient. Copy machines repeat their hollow lines. Tiny notifications tap my shoulder. Dust along the window takes its time. Across the street, a bakery glows amber. Behind the glass, the minutes settle low. I keep a little thing that never vanishes, though I refuse to hurry where they go. The city keeps increasing speed. I lower every beat I own. Upon the corner of the blur, I write a comma made of home. Where the noise folds over, I lay my quiet down. Between the shaking hours, I draw a steady ground. Let every siren reach me,
is not an island in the distance. It doesn't live inside a frozen clock. It waits between two waves of conversation, a narrow road that leads me to my heart, where the noise folds over. I spread tomorrow wide beneath the restless neon. I paint one slower light. Those scattered words surround me. My heart remembers where to be, while the whole world keeps on ringing. I become more clearly me. A little warmth remains inside the cup I set today beside it for a while.
Fastening a button somewhere, leaving your umbrella by the door, sending one late message just to ask how. Are you holding up anymore? Calling every scar a traveled map, not a flaw that someone ought to hide. Waiting through the silence afterwards, with an open chair beside. Life is more than moments dressed in gold. Every clouded face still has a name. Standing near each other's jagged edges, we grow softer every day. Being human means choosing warmth, sharing out the sunlight in your hands. When the world is crying, don't look away. Reach across the dark and help it stand. Being human means coming home, even when I'm sorry shakes your voice, leaving something kinder than the hurt. That's what makes us human, that's our choice. Like erasing lines we wrote too fast, we can change the judgments made before. Never fold a stranger's hidden story into one convenient metaphor. Hear the quiet breathing underneath, all the voices fighting to be heard. Move an empty chair a little closer, say there's room for you within this world. You don't need the highest place to grow. Lower eyes can sometimes see the farthest, through the spaces where we feel unfinished. We can pass along a little kindness. Being human means choosing warmth, sharing out the sunlight in your hands. When the world is crying, don't look away. Reach across the dark and help it stand. Being human means coming home, even when I'm sorry shakes your voice, leaving something kinder than the hurt. That's what makes us human, that's our choice. Everybody keeps a window cracked somewhere deep behind a careful smile. Don't call every fracture something broken. Maybe stars come through it for a while. We are still alright. We can make it right. Being human means staying near, lending someone warmth on colder days, choosing what is right in quiet rooms, even when nobody knows your name. Being human means crossing through
One shared world in many different forms, growing just a little kinder than before. That's what makes us human. That's our warmth. It may never look like miracles, still it lights the hour someone walks through. When your quiet kindness reaches me, we remember what a heart can do. At an exit, vanish from the map. All my careful plans dissolve like sand. Signals slept along an empty platform, while a nameless ticket filled my hand. Promises stepped off in other carriages. Silence settled quietly on my coat. After every letterboard went dark, the trembling in my shoes refused to go. Losing doesn't always mean arrival. Breathing proves the journey hasn't ceased. Right where every pathway disappears, a different compass can be released. Nevertheless, I'll place a seed inside the broken ground, between the bricks that sorrow piled so high. I'll sketch a tiny doorway leading out. Nevertheless, I'll follow faint trace, learning all the grammar of tomorrow, with an awkward syllable of fate. Rumors splintered sharply into glass, sliding through the lining of my pocket, on a staircase drained of every color. I straightened up my sleeve and left the socket. Rain had drawn an unfamiliar pattern across the pavement. No one stopped to view. Detours held a landscape, rushing footsteps. Never had the patience to pass through. Scars are not the signatures of ruin. They are needles pointing past the ache. Even at a pace the clocks call tardy, there are destinations left to make. Nevertheless, I'll cross the threshold covered up in gray, beside the lock that fear has fastened tightly. Courage is the number, I will say. Nevertheless, I'll open one unfamiliar choice. If the ending written for my story doesn't fit, I'll give the page new voice. Healing isn't fireworks or banners, it is tying laces come undone, reaching through a room gone cold and vacant, pressing up the switch to welcome dawn.
Even if no audience applauds me, something underneath my ribs still knows. Incomplete and carrying the damage, I can rise to meet the next tableau. Nevertheless, I'll turn the empty page and make a start. Underneath the crimson lines of failure, I'll write another meaning from the heart. Nevertheless, I will stay beside my own reflection. Every period the world has handed me, I'll bend into a comma of connection. Though the answers haven't all appeared, crossing this much distance still means something. Nevertheless, I was quietly becoming. At a junction, missing from the atlas, every blueprint loosened into dust. Traffic lights were dreaming over nowhere, while an unnamed ticket warmed my palm. Vows departed on a separate carriage. Hush arrived and settled in my sleeves. When the station board surrendered letters, restless ankles chose not to retreat. A defeat is never a conclusion. Pulse can prove the voyage carries on, where familiar routes dissolve to nothing. Inner north awakens before dawn. Still becoming, planting clover through the fractured floor. Grief may stack its masonry around me, yet a narrow passage finds the shore. Still becoming, following a barely silver thread, teaching my uncertain tongue tomorrow, one brave vowel at a time instead. Gossip broke like glass beneath the lining. Cold stairwells had borrowed all their blue. I adjusted one unraveled cufflink, then descended somewhere strange and new. Rain engraved a pattern on the pavement. Passing crowds ignored its crooked art. Longer roads revealed forgotten windows. Hurry never noticed from the start. Scars resemble coordinates, not damage. Needles lean beyond remembered pain. Even clocks that criticize my rhythm cannot keep my footsteps from their aim. Still becoming, crossing thresholds wrapped in ashen air. Fear may guard the combinations fiercely. Courage turns the dial without despair. Still becoming, opening an unfamiliar choice. Should the printed ending feel dishonest, blankness offers room to raise my voice. Healing seldom enters with a trumpet. Sometimes it just ties a loosened lace, reaches through an unhated apartment, lifts the switch and changes empty space. No applause is needed for survival. Something underneath my ribs can tell. Incomplete yet carrying each splinter, I can rise this far already means I am not the person sorrow finished. I'm still becoming quietly.
On the slender edge of a green vein hangs a crystal no one placed there, keeping fragrance borrowed from the moon, waking earlier than garden air. No desire to be discovered, no enduring vow it needs to keep, borrowing the briefest kind of lifetime just to make confession clear and deep. Vanishing is not the same as leaving. Something tender moistens where it lay. Maybe truth becomes a little purer when it only has a breath to stay. Dew is a letter from the night morning never got to read. With a single shimmer it confesses, I loved you with my whole brief life. Dew is a kiss without a sound, signed upon a waiting petal. May our story like that lucid sentence be remembered for its truth, not time. When you open up the quiet window, silver bells awaken through the leaves. Down an alley innocent of footprints, freshness carries unsuspected secrets. Love was never made for ownership. It can recognize another's thirst, guarding something far too clear for holding from the gentle distance it deserves. Even short encounters may feel endless when they touch us so completely through. If the fragrance lingering behind them helps a weary afternoon renew. Dew is darkness given every blade, one translucent necklace before dawn. Without jewels, crowns, or decoration, everything looks radiant for a while. Dew is daybreak's tiny beating heart, tapping softly underneath the hush. May we mirror such unguarded beauty, showing who we are without disguise. Though the sunlight calls each drop away, roots remember every secret visit. Deep beneath the soil where no one watches, one small pearl prepares an entire forest. Maybe love resembles that devotion, helping someone flourish from afar, never asking credit for the greenness, growing quietly inside another heart. Dew is midnight's gift unto the earth, left without a ribbon or a name, knowing disappearance waits at sunrise, still it never saves a single gleam. Dew is not an ending but an opening, waking every breath the drought had stilled. May our fleeting meeting
somebody's hidden spring fulfilled. Even when no witness sees the hour, love arrives before the waking blue. After the first breeze crosses the garden, remains a letter written in dew.
A polished smile conceals a coded warning. Promises evaporate from open palms. Honeyed voices fold the facts like paper. Trust wears thinner underneath their charm. Kindness draped across a careful motive. Every compliment can lock another door. Crystal eyes pretend to offer clarity, while all their signposts point towards something false. Whose words will survive the night? Where does an honest heartbeat hide? Though crooked rumors block the road, my inner compass won't be sold. In this city of borrowed faces, I will never trade my name. Even when deception wears a crown, light will find the smallest break. In this city of borrowed faces, I won't bury what is real. If 1,000 doors turn from me, I'll remain the truth I feel. Greed paints gold across a paper kingdom. Footprints disappear beneath the blame. Silence fills their pockets like a fortune. Wounded voices vanish without names. Yesterday's ally plays the judge tomorrow. Every fragment carries its own price. Still the dawn belongs to no transaction. Morning slips beneath the darkest lies. While I gather faith from shattered ground, every scar will learn to speak somehow. Though a twisted world condemns my way, conscience keeps its final flame away. In this city of borrowed faces, I will never trade my name. Even when deception wears a crown, light will find the smallest break. In this city of borrowed faces, I won't bury what is real. If 1,000 doors turn from me, I'll remain the truth I feel. Falsehood changes into brighter clothing. Honesty arrives with naked feet. Time remembers every hidden fraction. Nothing stays forever underneath. This city of borrowed faces, I will guard the soul I own. Though 1,000 tongues distort the pathway, my heart still remembers north. In this city of borrowed faces, let my final answer rise. Even if the whole world deals in fiction, I will live without disguise. One small watchful light remains. That will be my final answer.
At a junction, missing from the atlas, every blueprint loosened into dust. Traffic lights were dreaming over nowhere, while an unnamed ticket warmed my palm. Vows departed on a separate carriage. Hush arrived and settled in my sleeves. When the station board surrendered letters, restless ankles chose not to retreat. A defeat is never a conclusion. Pulse can prove the voyage carries on, where familiar routes dissolve to nothing. Inner north awakens before dawn. Still becoming, planting clover through the fractured floor. Grief may stack its masonry around me, yet a narrow passage finds the shore. Still becoming, following a barely silver thread, teaching my uncertain tongue tomorrow, one brave vowel at a time instead. Gossip broke like glass beneath the lining. Cold stairwells had borrowed all their blue. I adjusted one unraveled cufflink, then descended somewhere strange and new. Rain engraved a pattern on the pavement. Passing crowds ignored its crooked art. Longer roads revealed forgotten windows. Hurry never noticed from the start. Scars resemble coordinates, not damage. Needles lean beyond remembered pain. Even clocks that criticize my rhythm cannot keep my footsteps from their aim. Still becoming, crossing thresholds wrapped in ashen air. Fear may guard the combinations fiercely. Courage turns the dial without despair. Still becoming, opening an unfamiliar choice. Should the printed ending feel dishonest, blankness offers room to raise my voice. Healing seldom enters with a trumpet. Sometimes it just ties a loosened lace, reaches through an unhated apartment, lifts the switch and changes empty space. No applause is needed for survival. Something underneath my ribs can tell. Incomplete yet carrying each splinter. I can rise without pretending well. Still becoming, turning vacant paper toward the sun. Past mistakes have left their crimson markings. Fresh interpretation has begun. Still becoming, standing near my own reflection now. Every period handed down by strangers curves into a comma somehow. Though the answers haven't reached the doorway, traveling this far already means I am not the person sorrow finished. I'm still becoming.